Are you just like me, living on the countryside, and there's really bad internet connection, and or there is no connection at all? For example, this house where I sit right now, there is no internet connected to this house. So I've been creating live content for work and for my live stream over at Twitch on just cellular data, aka mobile internet. And here in Finland, we have something called unlimited data, so you can really do this. And that's something we're going to talk about today. How to work remotely, how to create gaming content remotely. I have 6 things I will go through in this video, and hopefully you will have to learn something from it. So point 1 is live stream from a cottage or middle of nowhere, or just you don't have any good internet where you live right now connected to the house. So that's the first one. Number 2, stream on mobile internet and how to check the connection. So that's point number 2. Number 3, I will talk a little bit about the devices I have used and what you should maybe look for if you want to do the same. And number 4 is OBS settings. If you stream to Twitch or to YouTube, you have to alter your OBS settings. And then number 5, gaming content on my mobile connection. Are we playing solo games or like MMOs? Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls Online, World of Warcraft, or are we playing Mass Effect or Flight Simulator? So we have some issues here that we will talk a little bit about. And also 6 tweaks that you can do at home to get better connection. I have one easy life hack for you. If you like the introduction to the video and you think this video is the right one for you, be sure to help me out to push the video to other people with the same issues as you by liking the video, and also leave a comment if this video actually helped you later on. And by doing so, you will tell YouTube this video is actually decent, and the algorithm will push it out further to other people, and it will get recommended as well. So thank you for doing so, and now let's get started with the different points. So point 1 here, I just want to point out it's completely doable to game, stream, have your Zoom calls and work remotely. You can do this on a laptop, you can do this on a gaming PC. It's completely doable to live stream from a cottage, middle of nowhere, and I have done it for a month. So the first point is to just tell you already, yes, it's doable. So you're not wasting any more time. So yes, if you have bad internet connection, work remotely, but you wanna be able to stream and do your work, yes, you can. So let's jump to number 2. When you stream on mobile internet, before you do anything, you have to check the connection in the area where you're moving. To do so, I will show you two websites. For example, you can use in Finland, or depending on what kind of company you're using, you might want to use their website. What we have in front of us right now is a mobile internet provider here in Finland called DNA. If you live in any other country, you should take your own internet provider. But I will use 2 different internet providers to show this example. So what I did do a Google search for DNA 4G map, for example. That's what you can do. You want to see what kind of coverage you have. If you're lucky, you have 5G in your area and you're good to go. If you're unlucky, it's just 3G or 2G. But you should be pretty much covered with 4G. This internet provider, DNA, they can provide 4G pretty much the entire country. If you live up here, you are screwed. We can also untick 4G, and we will only see the 5G places. So if you live in Helsinki area, you're good to go. If you're really unlucky, you live in Länsi-Herttoniemi in this area, and you will have 5G all around you, but you will live in a bald spot, or you live right in here underneath this bridge, and yeah, you won't have 5G. But pretty much this is what you can do, and like it's pretty straightforward. You can assume over like Vaasa, are you gonna live here, or is it for like middle of Finland, Alavus? But yeah, there's no 5G, but we can check, okay, how's the 4G then? So you can pretty much write in your address here, and you will be taken there, or you just search for your own street manually. You can zoom in even. So here we should be covered. We can also go to Telia. Here we can choose, do you want 5G, 4G plus, or 4G. So here we can see, okay, Telia, they do have pretty good, oh, wrong country. And we can check if we want 5G as well, or 4G plus. So for example, if we want to do this from Kalajoki, a beautiful place, but there is no 5G in Kalajoki. But if we go a little bit further north, there is some, but we can, for example, press 4G plus, and we will see there is 4G plus in that area. And we can also check for normal 4G as well. So as you can see, the closer you're to a big city or something, you will be covered. But here there are some white areas where there is no connection. So this is a way you can pick the correct provider before you go to the cottage. So you can at least check before you do anything. Devices. These two routers might look the same, but they're way different. This TP-Link looks like this from behind, and this Jensen looks like this from behind. So there are two normal routers, but this TP-Link have one finesse that the Jensen one doesn't have, and that is you can put a SIM card back here. And it's a similar SIM card that's put into your phone that you put inside one of these. Here in Finland, you can get unlimited data for your phone and for your router if you want to. Like you pay pretty much $20 for unlimited data. Like Finland have excellent internet for this. Depending on your own country and what kind of solutions you have, you might be paying a little bit more, and also which provider you have, and if you have I did get a pretty good deal because I have had the same provider for a long time, and then it worked pretty well. It did get a good deal, and then I just connect the cable here to my PC. And I can also connect to the Wi-Fi. So this router is really good. I will put a link down in the description. And yeah, I just connect this router to my gaming PC. And I will have connection. And it's beautiful. And yeah, and I can also share Wi-Fi to the rest of the house. So yeah, one of one SIM card into this bad boy, and we have internet for the whole house. So this is really simple, and it just works. Before you do this, you should buy. It's called TP-Link. I can actually show you. It's a TP-Link Archer MR600. So this is the one. It looks like this, and you can also see on the box it says 4G dual band gigabit router, 3-year warranty, and it's not that expensive either. It's £130 pretty much, 24 delivery. You can get this for cheaper in your own country. Probably it was 120 euros here in Finland at Verkkokauppa, I think. But I will leave a link in the description so you can get at least the name right. There is also other devices. They look like a small stick. In Finland we call them mokkula. And there you just put the same SIM card into it. Then it's like a USB that you put into your PC and you're ready to go. Our next step on our list is here. We go on OBS, we go File, Settings, and we want to go to Output. And normally I run my video bitrate on a 6K, but I have to adjust my bitrate according to the internet connection I have here. So when you're set up, you might want to do like a speed test of some sort, and then run and see how much upload you get and how much download you have, and then adjust the bitrate accordingly. So worse internet you have, the lower bitrate you should have. But if you have normally a 6K bitrate, I would start with 2K, go 1500, 1K, 750, and that's pretty much it, what you have to do with OBS. Okay, are you doing gaming content on a mobile connection? You might want to think about doing solo games. For example, real life here. One of the issues you will have if you play a game where you have to connect to a server, you might drop out from the server. Because when you stream on mobile connection, that's kind of sketchy already, you know? Like just a normal live stream can be hard to do if you have a really bad connection. Try to do an online server at the same time. So what I would do a test stream where you adjust the bitrate and the in-game video settings. And but what you will have, for example, with Fallout 76, you will get server disconnect. And I would think about to do solo games because that will be easier on you and your internet. Number 6, tweaks at home. What you could do, you see that window, that one, that's my plant. But that one, what you can do is to open up the window and put the router closer to the window. And that will help. Seriously. When I've been tweaking, I get better internet connection if I connect with a cord. So I've tried this with my PlayStation. If the internet comes wireless to the router, wireless to the router, then wireless away again, I had not as good internet. But then when I connected with wireless, router, cable, I had better connection. So if you can, have at least one cable between the devices. So between the router and the device, you use a cable. And then also the walls will cut off some of the mobile connection. Like, for example, you have been inside a building and you lose the connection. The same is with some homes as well. So, for example, some feedback I did get is, we can't hear you, you're lagging. I opened the window and I had stable connection. Same spot on the router, but somehow these windows fucks it up. And but by opening the window a little bit, same place, or move just a little bit closer here on the table, made my stream stable instead of unstable. So if you think that any of these things helped you and your stream remotely, then feel free to click the thumbs up and let me know down in the comments if you have tried any of this or you're gonna try it out. If you like this kind of content, different guides for games or the streaming, feel free to subscribe to the channel and let me know what you think about this and what kind of content you want to see in my next video. Thank you so much, and remember to hit that like button.